In the beginning, the world was ruled by powerful deities who shaped life and death. Among them was Isis, a radiant and compassionate goddess renowned for her wisdom. She was born to the sky goddess Nut and the earth god Geb. Her siblings were Osiris, Set, and Nephthys. From a young age, Isis displayed a deep connection to the forces of nature and a profound understanding of ancient spells. Her voice was said to carry the power to calm storms and awaken sleeping spirits. She was revered not only for her beauty but for her unshakable loyalty and boundless knowledge of the magical arts. When Osiris ascended to the throne of Egypt, he brought civilization to the world. He taught humans how to farm, govern, and worship. He brought laws and justice to all corners of the land. Isis stood beside him as queen of the realm, offering guidance and love to both gods and mortals. The two ruled in harmony, their union a sacred bond that symbolized divine balance. Their reign was an age of peace and prosperity, and the people built temples in their honor, praising Isis for her wisdom and her blessings on marriage and fertility. However, darkness stirred in the heart of their brother Set. Jealous of Osiris's power and consumed by hatred, Set devised a cruel plan. He crafted a beautiful wooden chest and announced a grand feast. At the height of the celebration, he declared that the chest would belong to whomever could fit perfectly inside. Osiris, unaware of Set's intentions, lay inside the chest. Set slammed it shut, sealed it with magic, and cast it into the Nile. The river carried the chest far away, leaving Isis in sorrow. Grief struck Isis to her core, but she refused to let despair consume her. With unwavering resolve, she set off to find Osiris. Disguised as a mortal, she wandered through foreign lands, her tears watering the earth. Eventually, she found the chest lodged in the roots of a great tree in Byblos. The locals had cut the tree and placed it in the palace of their king. Isis worked as a nursemaid to the queen's child, gaining favor. One night, she revealed her divine form and begged for the return of the chest. Awed, the king agreed, and Isis returned to Egypt carrying her beloved's body. In secret, Isis hid Osiris in the papyrus swamps of the Nile and began the ancient rituals of resurrection. With the help of Nephthys, Anubis, and Thoth, she summoned powerful incantations. Her voice sang through the night, and her magic breathed life back into Osiris. He awoke, not fully mortal, not fully god, but a spirit eternal. Yet before Isis could complete the ceremony, Set discovered them. In a rage, he tore Osiris's body into 14 pieces and scattered them across the land. Isis wept once more, but her resolve did not falter. She vowed to gather every part and restore her beloved. Guided by falcons and jackals, she searched every village, desert, and river. With each piece she found, she performed a rite and placed it within a sacred tomb. One piece, however, was never recovered, the phallus, which had been consumed by a fish. Yet Isis crafted a magical replacement and through an act of divine love conceived a son, Horus, destined to avenge his father. Isis raised Horus in secrecy, hiding him from Set in the reeds of the Nile. She taught him courage, patience, and the wisdom of the gods. She healed his wounds when he fell, protected him from serpents, and watched him grow into a warrior. When Horus came of age, he challenged Set for the throne of Egypt. Their battle shook the heavens, lasting for years. Throughout the struggle, Isis intervened, sometimes offering mercy, sometimes acting with vengeance. Her love for both son and brother tore at her heart. Eventually, the gods convened to judge the dispute. With Thoth's counsel and Ma'at's scales, the truth was revealed. Horus was declared rightful king. Set was cast into the deserts, and Osiris was crowned ruler of the underworld. From his throne in Duat, he judged the souls of the dead, offering peace to the righteous. Isis now stood as the eternal guardian of life, love, and resurrection. She became the mother of magic, the healer of wounds, the protector of the innocent. Temples rose in her honor from the Nile to the Mediterranean. Sailors called upon her for safe passage. Wives prayed to her for faithful husbands. Mothers invoked her to protect their children. Her image adorned amulet statues and papyri. She was shown with wings wide open or nursing the infant Horus, a symbol of divine motherhood. Her worship transcended Egypt, spreading into Rome, Greece, and beyond. She was not only a goddess of magic but of mercy and transformation. The tale of Isis is a story of love undying and power that defies death. Her journey from sorrow to triumph reminds mortals that grief can be a source of strength and that true love transcends time. She was more than a queen. She was the breath of healing wind, the voice in the silence, the one who stood between life and death and chose to act with compassion. Even when all seemed lost, Isis acted with grace and wisdom. Her name became synonymous with resilience. Through ages of change, her myth endured. She inspired poets, priests, and pilgrims. Her story was whispered in temples and sung under moonlight. Her devotion to Osiris and her protection of Horus became a symbol of faith in justice and cosmic balance. She was the embodiment of harmony, a goddess who walked among mortals yet held the secrets of the stars. Even now, echoes of her legend stir in stories of love, redemption, and sacred knowledge. Isis remains a beacon of the divine feminine.